Welcome back. This is Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thanks again for joining us. We are joined today by Adam Schiff, a member of the U.S. Congress. Sir, we thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
My mother was recently in the hospital, and she had 5 doctors on her team. None of those doctors were American-born, which is absolutely fine with me. But it really went to the issue of who we are educating and how we are educating them. And you have a concern that we're educating the best and the brightest from around the world, and then we kick them out.
Exactly.
Talk to us about that.
Well, first of all, I hope your mom is doing
better. She's
fine.
Fine.
Excellent. Yes. Caltech is in my district, and some of the brightest people in the world come to Caltech to study. Often they come from families of means because it's not cheap to go to Caltech. They graduate with advanced degrees in math, science, and engineering, and then you know what we do? We throw them out of the country.
Bye-bye.
They want to stay, they want to start a business, they want to hire Americans, they want to contribute to our economy, and we say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. They go to China, they go to India, they go to Britain, Australia, Germany, they become our competitors. This is economic suicide, and as I hosted a roundtable at Caltech about this recently, as one of the CEOs of the roundtable said, if America were a company, we would have a recruitment strategy for recruiting the best and the brightest. I think America needs a recruitment strategy, and we need to get beyond the sole focus in our immigration policy of how do we keep the wrong people out, to broaden it to how do we get the right people to come here.
Now, this policy seems very business friendly, it seems very human friendly, and so I would think that there could be bipartisan agreement on a program like this, but is the atmosphere in Washington so poisonous right now that the parties won't agree on anything?
It's pretty poisonous. It's really the worst that I've ever seen it. But nonetheless, there's still space to get good work done. And I think there is bipartisan support for this. The bill that I'm working on is kind of a startup visa program where if you get a graduate education in the STEM fields, you would get a visa to give you time to start a business, to hire people, to show you're producing and constructively in our economy.
So where are we on this bill? The Republicans control the House. Have they allowed it to progress through committee?
Well, we're in the final drafting stages of the bill. We've been getting a lot of input from stakeholders about what kind of provisions ought to be in it, how much time people need to have, how do we verify that people are really going to start businesses and add to our economy. But I think we will have bipartisan support for it. It will be caught up in a broader debate about is this an economic bill or is it an immigration bill? And
it's both.
It is both. But do we need to wait till we have a comprehensive immigration reform? Can we do some of the parts that there's more bipartisan support for now? I think given the economic imperatives of the day, we need to move what we can move while we work on a broader immigration bill.
Let me ask you about a broader issue in immigration. That deals with undocumented students who came here through their parents without knowledge of their own, and they went to high school in California, and then pursuant to laws passed in California, they are able to get in-state tuition, and they are now able to get access to private financial aid and public financial aid, passed, signed by the governor. The challenge is they get these benefits, and then they graduate, and they can't work because under federal law, they can't get their I-9s. That is a very contentious issue. Is there anything that can be done or will be done on the federal side?
Well, there's certainly things that can be done. Whether there will be done remains to be seen. But plainly, you know, we have a lot of problems in immigration. We don't have an exit visa strategy or system so that when people come and overstay their visas, we can repatriate them to where they came from. We don't have a way of uniting families that are separated in various countries. And we don't have a way to deal with this continuing issue of young people who came here, as you point out, through no fault of their own. We don't want to prevent them from getting an education and then leave them to prey upon others or become a drag on the economy. Once we do educate them, we want them to be productive members of the economy. We can do that through changes in federal legislation with a comprehensive immigration reform. And that's where I think we need to go.
Okay, his name is Adam Schiff, a member of the U.S. Congress. I'm Brad Pomerantz. We're going to send you back to HLN.
Bravo 2, this is Ripper 19. We're being cut to pieces. We got tanks in the wire and we're bingo on ammo. We need immediate backup. Where the heck are you?
Got a hold up, Ripper. My mom's streaming a cheesecake demo and my sister's redesigning her blog again. You're gonna have to hang tight till they log off. Sorry, dude.
Over.
Don't let your family hold you back. With Charter Internet, you get faster speeds with more bandwidth, so everyone can do what they want, when they want.